And we know so many school districts have already transitioned or re-transitioned to remote learning, but tonight we're hearing from parents of a local charter school shocked that in-person is the only option being offered.
As Denver 7's Gary Brode reports, those parents are also raising red flags about the school's stance on masks.
Parents of students at Leman Academy of Excellence in Parker are frantically trying to find a new school.
And we were notified that you come back in January 5 days a week in person, or you'll have to find an alternative school.
They just kind of said, here's a letter and see you later.
Both these parents asked to have their identity hidden to protect their children. Both are also upset when the private school sent out a letter November 13th telling parents remote learning will no longer be an option in the third quarter.
All the neighborhood schools statewide or in the metro area are going remote. This school is choosing to do the complete opposite.
This parent has a high-risk family member. Having her child learn from home was their only option.
And there's no compromise whatsoever. It's come to school or get out.
In a letter to parents, Leman Academy says remote learning is no longer viable, citing the small number of children going remote and the strain it puts on teachers as the reasons for eliminating the at-home learning option. That letter was sent out days before Governor Polis on Tuesday encouraged younger grades to report back to in-person learning.
We want to make sure we emphasize the need for K-5 especially to return to in-person instruction. We feel that based on the data, for many families and for many kids, that is the safest place they can be with the safety parameters that we have at school.
In a different letter sent out to parents mid-summer, Leman Academy wrote 100% remote learning would be an option and that students would be able to re-enter or exit the in-person environment at the start of each new quarter.
When this started, we were given the impression that this was going to be offered throughout the year. Not that halfway through the year, we were going to have to scramble.
Both parents don't feel comfortable sending their kids to Leman. As of November 10th, the school was on the CDPHE COVID outbreak list with 5 cases.
From the Zoom classes, the teacher does not wear a mask. I've gone in there to drop off his EpiPen. Nobody's wearing a mask.
Leman Academy gave parents until November 30th to decide. For these parents, it's not enough time to find a different option.
And I was just told by 5 schools that they don't have any room.
We reached out to Leman Academy for comment, but have not heard back. Reporting here in Parker, Gary Brode, Denver 7.